it's different when the team's playing on the road, so they're coming here this time. You got senior night. Talk about this matchup this time coming around.
Yeah, we didn't play well at all in almost every phase of the game there. I shouldn't say that. You know, we were self-destructive. I think I talked about that right after the game. And then, watching it again and preparing for this game, we were super self-destructive. We missed so many layups. We gave up so much in transition. Turnovers became dunks. We shot 44% at the rim. That's a season low, I think. And then they were unreal at the rim. And they have a lot of elite shooters. Did a good job on that. We just did not do a good job transition, taking care of the ball, fouling. They dominated us from the foul line. Mitchell had 18 himself. So those were a lot of self-destructive things we did. Now to where we've been since that game, man, we've been efficient in offense. We've been sharing it. We've been playing off 2 feet. I think these last 3 games, won 1, lost 2, and we're in a position to win both of them. We couldn't get a stop. 90-something, 80-something, 80-something against these 3 defenses. When we're high assists, low turnovers, our offense efficiency is very good. We just have not been able to get that defensive stop. And you can reference, 5 games, and we were able to do that earlier. We were able to get a stop at Arkansas. We were able to get stops against, Louisville, Arizona. We were able to get stops in these close games. We're now 6-5 in like 1 possession games. And we didn't get a stop against Texas A&M. We were up 1. We didn't get a stop against LSU. We didn't get some stops against Kentucky. And we didn't get stopped against Mississippi. We just got to get that final stop. And we did get a couple stops there at Mississippi State. And that's been something for us. But as far as the guys battling, staying together, fighting through gut punch losses, man, has this group been unreal of their perseverance here this last 2 weeks. And I couldn't be more excited to go every day with the guys. And it has to start with me. If I walk in gut punched, what does that say? And I have to walk in every day, and I truly, with every bone in my body and fiber in my body, believe we're going to win. Because these guys are staying together, the locker room, the bench, the culture has just been high. We've been gut punched. I told you guys we had a mission statement, is to play better basketball, to win games. We're playing good basketball. We just can't get some stops. And we got to find that way.
Porter, you mentioned the bench and the culture. What does it say about a guy like Dayton to come off the bench and have a game like he did against Mississippi?
It just talks about perseverance. Just keep getting better, keep learning, staying confident, staying ready. I thought, obviously he made some shots, but even some other things that he did, some of the passes he made, the toughness he plays. He energizes everybody because they know, they look at Dayton and they're like, he's going to play his tail off. They look at Duke, he's going to play his tail off. So those are things that are contagious, but I thought Dayton's trajectory every day is going this way because of his mentality, his toughness. He's got winning DNA. He's really, and that's one of the reasons we wanted him so much, is he's got winning DNA. But it is, we're in these contests, and we're been putting the trust in 2 freshmen in this league, and I do. They've earned it, but it's 2 young guys that are really, trajectories going up, and that just makes a statement of what we think of them to be in those situations as a freshman.
Porter, Jalon said that he didn't really have any doubt that he'd be ready to go tomorrow after the Ole Miss game, but just when you guys get back from Oxford, was it a sense of relief to see that, hey, Jalon is okay?
I think Jalen's going to say he's okay no matter what. He's hardly missed I don't think he's missed a practice until yesterday. So his last home game, what he's, the loyalty for him and this program, knowing that there's a path for us. I don't know what the scenario would have been, but I don't think there was a chance he was going to say anything different to you. So today we're going to go out and have a workout and see how he does. So, but I love it. Trust me, I love it. you'd rather have a player be like that, like, I'm going to play, rather than like, I don't know, my toe hurts. If Jalon Moore is hurt, he is going to be really hurt and not be able to play. That's just who he is. I literally don't think he's missed a practice in 2 years until yesterday.
On a similar note, with tomorrow being senior night, just what has it been like to see Jalon from where he was when you guys recruited him out of Georgia Tech to the player that he is now?
It's why you coach. It's why you know, retention is everything, especially the way I feel. What we do, the way we do things is getting them better. You know, I look at you know, Jalon, the two guys that have been here the most, you know, like Sam, and Sam's really turning it. You know, he's turning it. You know, I mean, I don't know if there's a lot of players that have made 15 of the last 16 shots in this league. He's turning it. Jalon Moore to come in here, but 4 a game at Georgia Tech, and the percentages he had to be in top 12 in minutes, top 12, you know, one of the leading scorers, one of the big impact. He's gone like that. And that's the beauty of having guys in the program, 2, 3, God, we even think about 4 years in a program right now, but those are awesome things for Jalon. And then his, you know, just his love for the game is infectious. You know, I love him as a young man, and he's someone that is why you coach.
Is that going to be tough for you with Jake, or is it just another night?
Oh no! Right when you said I thought you were going to say Jalon. When you said Jake, I just got chills. No, it's been a heck of a journey having him with me, and you know, he's his impact isn't points, rebounds thing, but it's a joy of a lifetime to share a journey. I've been doing this journey 30-some years, and all of a sudden you get to share it with one of your kids. You know, ups and downs. We'll talk on the phone, talk about practice, talk about different things, on the road trips to see them, and you know, giving them a hug before every starting lineup. It just it's been a joy of a lifetime to share it with them, and you know, I credit all the teammates too, because sometimes it's not always easy to have your coach's son on the team. And the last 4 years, every teammate has been nothing but a 5-star human being to my son, and he's given the same thing back to this program. So yeah, it'll be tough with him in his last home game.
I know everybody on the team obviously works hard, but you mentioned, you know, still having a path to get to, you know, the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
For guys like Jalon and Sam, just heading into this last week, what would it mean to be able to get over that hump?
I mean, it's everything. It's why you're doing this, and there's definitely a path. There's an urgency to this path. You know, there's an urgency to this path, and we've had 2 gut punches in a row, but it doesn't mean there's not a path. But we understand the urgency of the path, and we understand that the only way you're going to fight adversity, the only way you're going to fight things and not go your way, is to keep fighting. And that's what this team has done over and over and over. And we got that path tomorrow to be able to create a high-level win for us. There's things we have to do to beat a team as old and as veteran and as well-coached and as good as Missouri. But our guys know we can do it, and we have to get some of those things in the game because they're very, very good.
Yeah, man, I plan to play. I'm ready to play, ready to get to it. My brother's on Wednesday.
What happened in the second half?
It was really in the first half, like early first half, when I went up for the dunk. And he just kind of felt bad just on the landing, and it just wasn't probably the right decision for me to play. I wasn't out there helping, really couldn't really move. So the best decision for me was just support my brothers and cheer them on.
You mentioned that. What was it like watching Dayton second half?
It was amazing just to see his confidence and see his shots go in and him go out there making impactful plays, especially down the stretch. That was a special performance to see him get his first 20 balls as a freshman, and I was happy for him.
Senior night, guys. I mean, you gonna get emotional about it? Is it gonna be rough? Is it just another night?
I mean, this is my second senior night. I finessed it because last year I wanted the Big 12 jersey frame and the SEC jersey frame, so I had to finesse 2 senior nights. So for me, this is nothing new. For him, I don't know, he might feel differently.
I mean, it's gonna be exciting to have all my family and stuff here. Last game on Lloyd Noble, it's gonna be bittersweet, but I'm ready to play and ready to get this done.
Jalon, what was that like mentally having to sit out the second half like you did the other day?
It wasn't hard at all. I knew how I felt physically, but that's not going to change how I support my teammates and my brothers and how I'm going to feel mentally. I'm always going to respect the game, and I'm always going to have my brothers back, even though I'm not able to be out there playing with them.
What was Sunday, Monday like for you in terms physically? Did you know Sunday you were already ready to go, or has it been a process?
I knew I was going to play regardless. It's senior night, last home game here, so whatever I was going to have to do to play, I knew in my mind I was going to play the next game, so it was never that I was ever going to sit out. So Sunday and Monday was kind of just getting my body ready to play.
Have you dunked yet? Trying to get back, and maybe you done something?
No, I haven't dunked yet, but I'm going to give you one in today for sure.
Sam and Jalon talked about Dayton's performance on Saturdays. How have you kind of seen him grow throughout the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome to watch. He's probably one of the most deserving guys in the program. Like, when he was playing 3 minutes a game and when he played 30-some last game, like, he has the same approach. He comes in every day and works his tail off. So just to see him kind of get the shine in that performance is awesome to see because he's super deserving.
Sam, what's changed for you during the last couple games? Seems like you're getting the same looks, but is confidence back to where you need it to be?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, honestly. I was struggling a little bit. Obviously, it's probably pretty noticeable, but having a new coach has some of my teammates just start pouring into me more. Coach Moser actually started doing like one-on-one workouts with me, just working on finishing and like game situations. And ever since I started doing that, I think it just helped boost my confidence, and I'm finishing a lot better and just playing with more confidence and hopefully affecting us to help us get some wins here.
Guys, you have to turn around a tough game at Missouri against the same club. So talk about the matchup this time around. You know, things happen in 2.5, 3 weeks. So talk about the matchup and how you're going to get this win.
Yeah, I mean, coach is kind of preached like we don't want to overcorrect things. We held to the lowest three-pointers made out of any team. I think they had 4 against us. Obviously, Mark Mitchell did some things that hurt us, so we're kind of making some minor adjustments to kind of make him see more bodies and more hands in there, but at the same time, not overcorrecting and still getting out to three-point shooters so we can limit that aspect of the game.
Yeah, just piggyback off what he said. We're a different team from when we played in the first time, and you'll see that tomorrow night.
I know Porter's talked about kind of blocking out the outside noise when it comes to the bubble and the NCAA tournament, but with 2 games left and just kind of how the season's gone, do you guys feel kind of pressure or urgency going into this final week?
I mean, for sure, but I mean, it's not like an overwhelming pressure. I mean, basketball is always going to be basketball. We're meant to go out there and have fun and play our toes off. So it's really just the pressure's not overwhelming, but we're going into it just like any other game, going in it to win the game and to win these last 2 games so we can get us in a better chance to get